Hey everyone, welcome back to Alice Mustang Garage. Today we're going to be removing and installing a rear axle assembly on a 2002 Mustang GT. Okay, so this rear axle had an unfortunate sliding accident in the snow here in Utah, and pretty much bent the flange over here, and so like the whole axle housing was bent. So we're gonna just throw in a completely remanufactured unit, and to get this job started, obviously first things first, we're gonna take off the rear tires. The first thing that we're going to be doing is taking off our brake caliper assembly and our essentially all of our brake assembly here, and we're going to get that off the axle. The next thing we got to do is take out these ABS wheel speed sensors. Okay, so these cars have a driveline vibration dampener on here, so we're going to disconnect that. Okay, so we're going to pull the driveline out. So we're going to take off our sway bar here in the rear. So both sides, we're going to take off these two mounting bolts right here. This is just your harness for your wheel speed sensor. You can just kind of pull that out like that. And then we're just going to access these two bolts here. And your sway bar can kind of come down just like that. Okay, this particular application, I need to take these backing plates off just so I can transfer them. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them off right now. Okay, so I'm at the point in this removal process where I'm going to start to remove stuff like the shocks here and control arms, and it's going to start to drop the axle housing. So I got my transmission jack hooked up to it. I got my safety chains because I work alone most of the time, and got these snugged up really good, so this is not going anywhere when this thing starts to drop down. So play it safe out there, guys, and just take the extra time to make sure you don't hurt yourself. Okay, so the next thing that I take off are your rear shocks. See how the rear axle just dropped a little bit? My bolt's kind of on a bind here. I don't want to destroy my bolt. Okay, so now we got both the shocks out of the way. We just kind of have ours tied up here out of the way. Now we don't have to get in the trunk and disconnect the shocks. So I'm going to try and remove this whole assembly without having to undo anything from the brake caliper here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit more room up here. We're going to disconnect this bracket up here for the brake line, and give us a little bit more room and slide it out of the way from the axle. Okay, that gives us just the amount of room that we need to slip that up over the top, and we'll get this tied up here out of the way. The only two things that we have left are upper control arms here, and then our lower control arms. Okay, so I'm going to do the uppers here first. Added a spin jack just for a little extra support. You'll notice the axle just kind of shifted a little bit. That's why I like to have a little extra support. Okay, with both of my spin jacks on, I'm able to lift the differential up a little bit more, take the bind off that bolt, and then it comes right out. Okay, so now all I have left is the lower control arms. I'm going to start lowering my spin jacks. A little shifty there because you still got some spring tension here on your coils. Okay, spin jacks are loose. Mounts are coming out up here. So all we gotta do is undo these lower control arms, and then our axle is free. Okay, so we got our lower control arms here. I got my spin jack up here to support this, and we're gonna take out this bolt. Okay, so to prevent this bolt from being on the bind, I have to put both spin jacks on here and just kind of raise the whole axle up just a little bit. Takes the bind off that bolt. Then you can pull it out. So this thing's wanting to rotate. That's why you got to keep it kind of chained up and secure. So, okay, get this last bolt out of here. Okay, so now she is completely free. Only kind of held in with these spin jacks and my trans jack. So I'm just gonna slowly lower. She's just pretty loose now. Okay, this thing is like completely free. Okay, so now I can lower my trans jack. And that, my friends, is how you remove your 8.8 from your 2002 Mustang GTs. Okay, next step is going to be throwing in the new one.